So glad you could join us, Constable Fraser. This trial was about to go south. You mind taking the stand?
Not at all, Your Honor, but I'm not sure it would benefit the court.
Are you pleading the Fifth, son? Is that what you're doing?
No, Your Honor, but I don't think that my taking the stand would benefit this trial.
I think what he's trying to say, Your Honor, is that now might be a good time for a short recess.
Who the hell are you?
Detective Ray Vecchio, Chicago PD.
Are you two joined at the hip?
In her manner of speaking, yes.
I think what the detective is suggesting, Your Honor, is that perhaps now is well, perhaps Your Honor would feel the urge to say, I don't know, step out.
Are you telling me I have to go to the bathroom?
Well, that's an idea. Perhaps other members of the jury would feel the need to relieve themselves.
As a matter of fact, one does now.
Do you two suffer from Tourette's?
Not that we're aware.
Then what's with the tics? Now, unless you want to get hit with a contempt charge, you'd better have a good reason why you're not sitting in that box right now.
Excuse me, but he does have a reason, Your Honor.
Who the hell are you?
A friend of justice.
What the hell is going on here?
May I remove this poncho?
Sorry, Morning Glory.
This courtroom is ours.
Bang, bang, Your Honor.
Anything?
No, nothing.
What's the count?
We have 20 in the building.
Communications? Still nothing. The hard lines have been severed. Where are the response teams?
They'll be here in 5.
All right, till they get here, we're gonna... Ford.
Good morning, Glory. I need you to bring something to me.
Yes, and that something would be a helicopter. Do you happen to have a Bell Star? That would be nice, wouldn't it? A Bell Star? I mean, after all, I've been kind enough to tear out most of this building for you, so the least you can do for me, I think, is get that chopper on the roof within 45 minutes. And if you're wondering about my destination, it's none of your beeswax, nosy Parkers.
What's a nosy Parker?
Oh, by the way,
I am sending you a liaison in the person of Inspector Thatcher of the RCMP.
We have another one.
Get the woman up here. What's the count?
19 inside. That includes Judge Brock, the 12 jurors, Detective Vecchio, and the Mountie.
Before we proceed, are there any final instructions from the bench? Well, what do you know? The bench isn't talking.
Randall. 15 minutes, Randall.
I'll be there.
Randall, we leave in 15 minutes. End of sentence.
Francis! I am standing here in front of a jury of my peers, for God's sake. When you use that tone of voice, I hear Mom. And when I hear Mom, I feel humiliated.
This is not a point for debate, Randall. I will not have you ruin this plan the way you ruined my plan for the train. Now, you can have all the spotlight your ego demands.
I realize you're not talking to me, but I thought I'd take the liberty of posing the question anyway. Why would you order a helicopter to arrive in 45 minutes if you intend to depart in 15?
With or without you, end of discussion.
Wake up, America! The enemy is among us! 2 men stand before you accused of treason. Their co-conspirator is no less than the American so-called government, which daily denies our rights enshrined in the Constitution. Fathers of Confederation, sound the alarm! The same alarm sounded on April 18th, 1775, by a simple silversmith named Paul Revere.
This live feed is coming to you from the state courthouse in the heart of Chicago, where the standoff
continues where he left off. Randall Bolt on trial for acts of terrorism and murder.
Again, we have no idea at this time what
it back.
demands are. Saddle up with one thought.
Where the hell is that signal coming from?
I don't know. Must be court TV.
Well, cut the signal. We'll go to full blackout on this one. What kind of weaponry have they got?
semi-automatics, assault rifles, handguns.
How'd they get her through?
They put one of their own on security.
The circuit box is in the building. Well, cut the cable, blow the dish. I don't care what you do. Stop the signal. Come here.
Wolbert!
Okay, darling, the bomb. Is it real?
Did you just call me darling?
I have no idea. Is the bomb real?
Can we afford to assume otherwise?
Smart girl. Okay, bring in the teams.
Bedford!
Let's go, men!
Nice.
Until he finally reached Concord, where he sounded his alarm. The British are coming.
Objection, if I may. Your tract contains certain inaccuracies. And Revere was unquestionably a patriot, but he did not make that ride alone, nor did he reach Concord.
Oh, he didn't, did he, smarty pants?
No, he didn't. Revere, a doctor named Prescott, and a man named Dawes set out together from Lexington. En route, Dawes and Revere were detained by the British.
So who did get to Concord?
Dr. Prescott, who's been largely ignored by history, in part because of the distortions in Longfellow's poems. Distortions, I might add, that you were perpetuating in this courtroom.
Objection!
Fraser, if you want to get us killed, why don't you just use the bombs?
I'm glad to see you're talking to me again, Ray.
Does the bench sustain? Yes, it does.
Furthermore, your assertion that he was a simple silversmith.
Randall, 15 minutes.
The jury will now retire to deliberate the verdict on you, Huskies! And the judge will be put out into the street with the rest of the trash.
The heart monitors I've attached to your chests are now active. If your combined heart rate exceeds 200, it's bye-bye, boys.
Oh, dear.
We have 19 inside, 12 of them non-combatants. Now, they are requesting helicopter dust-off. Let's take a look at the big board.
Can you get me a list of all the trials that were on the slate today?